If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. More news on Pusha T's new album, It's Almost Dry, just came in. I'm talking about the cover art, and I'm also talking about the track list. Now, earlier today, I already made a video going over that little trailer that we got yesterday, where he basically confirmed the release date, which is this Friday, April 22nd, and he also confirmed the singles that were going to be on here, which are so far Neck and Wrist, Diet Coke, and also Hear Me Clearly, that was previously also featured on that I Know Nigo album. He's also gotten busy grouping a lot of his songs into these EP-like playlists on his Spotify, which has been going on for the last couple of days, which is kind of weird, but I go into depth in that other video into that. Now, I would also recommend you go check out my video, all the information we have on this album, that I made about 5 days ago, which is like a deep dive and, into everything we know about this thing so far. And as we learn more about this album, I'll be sure to keep y'all updated, so make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, now let's actually get into what's interesting for today, because that's what y'all are here for. So he took to his Instagram account, but also, Rap Caviar and Spotify, all of them also reposted this. I guess that's the perks of, having Def Jam on your back. So he took to his Instagram to post the cover art and also the track list. And in the bio it reads, April 22nd, 2022. Pre-save link in bio. And he also credited the artist of the cover art, Sterling Grubby, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He already did the cover arts for the two singles, Diet Coke and also Neck and Wrist. I really did not like them, and I'm really sad that, the actual album cover is also in the same style. I don't know. That just doesn't look right to me. Just doesn't look good. Let me know what you think about this. But it looks kind of lazy. I don't know. He could have done something like interesting, like more personal to him, by having, all the letters that are right now just these weird drawn fonts, have them be Coke lines or something like that. That would look dope. And I'm really sad that it's not that picture of Lana Del Rey that we all thought was gonna be the album cover, because that was basically confirmed after, he posted that to his Instagram a while back and just talked about Lana Del Rey also, inspiring him and talking about the same subject matter as him. I went into detail and depth on that in that video. I already mentioned that all the information on Pusha T's new album. So I really recommend you go check that out, because that story was way more interesting than this album cover is now. I don't know. I just don't like it. I guess, somebody gotta like it, but I thought that the covers for the singles were just temporary. I was like, okay, he just had to pump out some material for the singles, but then the actual album is going to be different. But I don't know. I'm actually disappointed, and I was really disappointed when I saw this. Anyway, kind of got to move on with it. But I would really have loved it if that Lana Del Rey picture would have gotten the place on this one. Anyway, let's move on to the track list, because obviously that is also what's very, very interesting. So this is it. This is the Pusha T It's Almost Dry track list. We can see that there are going to be 12 tracks in total on this record, with a couple of features. So let's go through these and let's see what we can find out about these. First track, Brambleton. For all these tracks that don't have features, we can't really say a lot about them. If you know any, snippets or leaks of these tracks out there, let us know in the comments down below. Personally, I'm not too much into the leaks, so I can't tell you a lot about those or how long they've been leaked or anything like that. Second track though, Let the Smokers Shine the Coops. I think that sounds very interesting. And the next one is pretty interesting, Dreaming of the Past, featuring Ye. And already we can see that Ye is featured on here, and he's also producing this thing, actually getting hands-on with it. Already did some work on Diet Coke, that single, so I'm glad that, you know, that is extending as well into the realms of the rest of the record. But I'm gonna make, you know, a video going over everything that we know about this a whole album later on this week as we get closer to the release of it, so I'll be sure to cover that in that video as well. Next up, we have Neck and Wrist with Jay-Z and Pharrell. I thought the track was pretty good, even though it's, you know, they got creative with the flows and kind of like what they wanted to do with, you know, the cadences and pockets they used. But at some point, I don't know, it just was very slow. Some points were annoying. I still think that Pusha's way of you know, utilizing that flow and that cadence with it just seems annoying. I think Jay-Z did it way better. So I don't know how to feel about this one. Next up, we have Just So You Remember. And then we have also Diet Coke, which you already heard. I thought that track was amazing. Crazy track. Then we have a track called Rock and Roll with Kid Cudi and Ye, Thank You. But also, one thing that I want to point out is that I've seen reports that Kid Cudi said that this is going to be the last track he's doing with Kanye, out of, you know, different reasons, probably personal, but also Kanye's public appearance. We then have a track called Call My Bluff, and then a track that a lot of people are excited about, Scrape It Off the Top with Don Toliver and Lil Uzi Vert. A lot of people saying this goes crazy, probably a leak. Let me know if you know anything more on this, but the features are insane. Uzi with Pusha? That's a crazy combination. I'm waiting to hear that. Then we have Hear Me Clearly, also crazy track, even though I didn't think it was going to make Pusha's solo record, but I'm glad it did. Then we have a track called Open Air, and then to close it out, we have I Pray For You with Malice and Labyrinth. So, you know, that Clips feature we talked about in that video earlier today already, and that was sounding pretty cool. You know, the vocals on there, kind of like a more slower outro, which I really like to see on here. So we already heard a snippet of that as well. If you want to listen to that snippet, make sure you go check out that trailer he posted to his YouTube channel and to his social media, where he confirmed the release date of April 22nd. So Pusha T releasing his new album, It's Almost Dry, this Friday, April 22nd. We now got the cover art for this. Really don't like it. Let me know what you think about this. We also got the track list for this that I just went over. And all in all, I'm pretty excited for this. You know, a lot of tracks on here that I'm looking forward to, and a lot of features that I think are going to be very interesting. I'm talking about that Ye and Cudi feature, obviously. Anyway, that's my opinion on this. Now let me know what you think about this. Do you like the cover art? Do you dislike it just like me? What do you think about the track list? What track are you most excited for? What feature are you most excited for? And what do you expect from the album as a whole in terms of what it can do for Pusha's discography? All of that, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and you'll take care.